Okay, so we'll move to Janya Shavasana on the other side. Sorry. Um, so from the right side, come back through Dandasana, kind of reset things, and then draw the left knee in, let it come to the outside. Keep this right leg nice and straight, meaning aimed up. Right arm next to you. Inhale up. Exhale, reach past your foot, your leg, and then take hold of whatever works. Check in with your waist, your back, so that's straight, and you're hinged at your hips. Breathing here. Every inhale, maybe there's a little lift. Every exhale, maybe there's a little more release. And then if you want to deepen the twist, definitely come up to a little bit so you've got a nice long straight back. And then exhale, take the twist maybe a little deeper. And then go ahead and inhale and come on back up. And take the feet about about mat distance apart. Just do some nice, easy windshield wipers, leaning back into your arms. And then the next time you've got both knees off to your right. But kind of nestle your left knee into your right arch. And you can stay right here. Your fingertips can either face out or forward. And you can just kind of feel this really nice release here. Notice if you're just letting everything kind of sink into your shoulders. So draw away from the earth a little bit. Even like lift up through your heart without opening too hard. Just kind of a nice open extension. And then an option is to lift the left arm up and over. And then you'll draw your hands so they're about shoulder distance apart. And you're kind of, you're on an angle, like probably at about 10 o'clock, maybe 10:30. And you'll start to feel this really long stretch on the right side. And again, you can stay right here, or you can even come lower onto your forearms. And even from here, you can take a little version and then let your head drop. Again, just notice if you kind of roll through that, kind of tip the pelvis back and bend at the waist. But still want to keep the spine nice and long. And then you can start to come up whenever you're ready. We'll come back and we'll just kind of reset things a little bit with a couple windshield wipers side to side. And then the next time you're over to the left, go ahead and stay there. Again, you might need to reposition things as you draw the left or right knee, into the left arch. And then again, just notice if you're sinking down, you want to kind of lift up a little bit. I have my fingertips facing outward. Again, you can draw them towards you or you can turn them back. Back is a little bit, actually allows you to kind of lift the heart a little more. And again, you can stay right here if you like the stretch you're getting. If you want to change it up a little bit, we'll lift the right arm up and overhead, and we'll come into that a little bit more along the side body. And again, you can stay right there, come down to your forearms. And you let the crown of the head drop. And just slowly come on back up. And our little reset. And then we'll come into Bharadvajasana. And so for Bharadvajasana, I like to use a blanket, or this is a beach towel. And I'm going to fold it up so it's like that. I'm going to have the corner of it, that point, the tip, aimed towards the top of my mat. I'm going to sit on the corner with my right hip on the mat. So I'll start with my legs straight, get set up, and then as I lean back, tuck both feet off to the left. So now my right hip is on the corner. You might need to scooch around a little bit. And my left ankle is nestled into my right arch, or you might have your left foot into your right arch. You notice this is kind of like the pose we did, and it might feel a little more intense. So the right hand is next to your right hip. We're going to inhale the left arm up, and we're going to start our twist from the low belly. And then the left hand is going to find maybe the underneath part of the right knee, and that's really as you lift up from there. Or if that doesn't work, you can always take your palm, flip your palm at the back of your wrist there. You can hold on. It gives you a little bit more leverage to lift. And then find your twist. Breathing here. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Staying for a few more breaths right here. Letting your body kind of open and soften. You might find a little more spaciousness to deepen the twist. And then we'll inhale and just open it on back up. We'll come back to the center. Extend both legs again, kind of center yourself over that little point of your blanket. And then draw both feet off to the right. And if you need to reposition, so you're seated, really just your left hip is on the blanket. Positioning your right ankle inside your left arch, or your foot inside your left arch. Left hand is next to you. Inhale the right arm up. Begin the twist. And then go ahead and take the right hand underneath the left knee, or again, palm to the outside. Inhale and lift. Exhale and opening. And so, as with everything in this video, but especially this posture, for me, the first time I did it, I was kind of like, what? I had never done something like this kind of twist, and it was hard. So you just give your body some time to get used to a different posture than it's usually in. And a key is always to notice what's happening with your face, with your breath, where you might be gripping or resisting. Sort of let it flow. Come back to the breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, open. Couple more breaths here. And then slowly unwind that pose. Coming back to the center. I'm just going to face you. Say bye. And this is a great time to now just